You felt it before? Cramped seat, freezing cabin, terrible coffee, and somehow you land more exhausted than when you took off. But here's what doesn't make sense. On the same flight, some people step off refreshed, comfortable, like they know a secret. They do. Most travelers are making the same small mistakes every time they fly, and airlines aren't exactly rushing to point them out. But once you see these simple, almost unfair tricks, flying gets a lot easier. In this video, you'll learn the smartest flight and airport hacks to save time, money, and avoid the mistakes that make flying miserable, including one most people get wrong every single trip. If you want more travel tips like this, hit subscribe. 1. Why your seat choice matters more than you think. Let's start with something most people overlook: temperature. Window seats might seem like the best choice for the view, but they come with a hidden downside. They're colder, sometimes noticeably so. At cruising altitude, the air outside the plane drops to extreme temperatures, and that cold transfers through the aircraft walls, especially around the windows. So if you're someone who loves that window view, be smart about it. Bring an extra layer, a hoodie, or ask the crew for a blanket. It's a small adjustment that can make a big difference in comfort during long flights. 2. Why you should skip hot drinks on board. That cup of coffee or tea might seem comforting, especially on a long flight. But here's something most passengers don't realize. The water used often comes from onboard tanks that aren't cleaned as frequently as you'd expect. Because of that, many flight attendants avoid drinking it themselves. A much safer option? Stick to bottled beverages, juice, or sealed drinks. It's a simple switch that helps you avoid unnecessary risks while traveling. 3. The dirtiest spots on the plane, it's not the bathroom. You might think the airplane bathroom is the least hygienic place on board. Surprisingly, it's not. The real hot spots for germs are your tray table and the seat back pocket in front of you. These areas are used by every passenger and aren't always thoroughly cleaned. People place food, personal items, and other things on these surfaces. The solution is simple. Bring disinfectant wipes, clean your tray table before using it, avoid placing food directly on it, and keep your belongings out of the seat back pocket. 4. Fly early, stress less. If you have flexibility when booking your flight, this tip is a game changer. Choose morning departures. Flights later in the day are more likely to be delayed because delays stack up. One issue in the morning can ripple through the entire schedule, turning a small delay into hours of waiting by evening. Morning flights also tend to have smoother air with less turbulence since weather conditions are usually more stable earlier in the day. Airports are also less crowded in the morning, meaning shorter security lines, faster boarding, and less overall stress. If you want a calmer, more reliable experience, waking up early is absolutely worth it. 5. The secret advantage of sitting in the back. Most people rush to book seats near the front, but sitting toward the back can sometimes work in your favor. Flight attendants often have more flexibility to offer extra snacks, drinks, or small favors in the rear section, where things are more discreet and less noticeable to the entire cabin. In some cases, flights may not be completely full, and the back rows can give you a better chance of finding an empty seat nearby. While you might exit the plane later, your onboard experience could be more relaxed and even slightly more comfortable overall. 6. Small hacks that make a big difference. Sometimes the little things matter most. Take your travel pillow. Fully inflating it can make it uncomfortable due to cabin pressure changes and may even put strain on your neck. Leave a bit of room for better support and flexibility during the flight. Instead of settling for the standard meal, pre-order a special meal. They're often fresher, better prepared, and served earlier, which means you won't have to wait as long to eat. And wear long pants instead of shorts. Airplane seats aren't very clean, and cabin temperatures can drop unexpectedly. Dressing appropriately helps you stay both clean and comfortable. 7. Be prepared like a pro traveler. Preparation can make or break your trip. Carrying a pen can save you time, especially on international flights with customs forms, allowing you to fill them out quickly while others are still searching. If you dislike turbulence, sit over the wing. It's more stable and helps reduce that uneasy feeling during bumpy moments. Also, download your airline's app for real-time updates on gates, delays, and boarding, and to rebook flights instantly without waiting in long customer service lines. Being prepared gives you more control over your journey. 8. Smart packing equals less stress. Packing smart isn't just about what you bring, it's how you use it. Bring an empty, reusable water bottle and refill it after security instead of paying for expensive bottled water. It's a simple habit that saves money and keeps you hydrated throughout the trip. Another must-have is a power bank. Airports often have limited or broken outlets, and a dead phone can quickly become a major inconvenience, especially when you rely on it for boarding passes or directions. Having backup power keeps everything running smoothly. 9. How to save money before you even fly. Saving money on travel starts before you get to the airport. Use incognito mode when searching for flights to avoid price increases based on repeated searches or tracking cookies. This small trick can sometimes make a noticeable difference in ticket prices. Also, use seat map tools to find better seats with more legroom or avoid bad locations like those near bathrooms or non-reclining rows. Spending a few extra minutes researching can significantly improve your overall flight experience. 10. The hidden world of airport freebies. Airports are full of hidden perks, and many are free. Look for water refill stations instead of buying overpriced bottles. They're often located near restrooms or less crowded gate areas. Wi-Fi tricks can help extend your connection without paying, especially if free access is time-limited. And free charging spots are often hidden around seating areas, under benches, or near walls. If you take a moment to look, you'll usually find one. 11. Free comfort upgrades you didn't know existed. Long layover? You might not have to suffer through it. Some airports offer free shower facilities, especially in major international hubs, giving you a chance to freshen up after a long flight. Airline lounges can also be an option during delays or long connections if you ask politely or qualify for access. There are also quiet relaxation zones designed for resting, though they're not always clearly marked, making them a hidden gem for travelers who need a break. 12. Turn your layover into an adventure. Some airports offer free city tours for passengers with long layovers. Instead of waiting at the airport, you can explore a new destination, sometimes with transportation, guides, and even entry tickets included. It's a great way to turn wasted time into a memorable experience, especially if you're passing through a city you've never visited before. 13. Stay connected without spending a fortune. Arriving in a new country without internet can be stressful. Some airports provide free SIM cards with basic data and calls, helping you navigate, book rides, or contact people right away without paying high roaming fees. It's a simple perk, but it can make your arrival much smoother and less stressful. 14. Free transport and other surprise perks. Some airports offer free or complimentary transport to the city center, such as shuttles, trains, or buses. This can save both money and time, especially in unfamiliar destinations. Add free luggage carts in certain locations, and you'll start to see the bigger picture. Airports are designed to make money, but if you know where to look, you can avoid many unnecessary costs. At the end of the day, travel doesn't have to be stressful, uncomfortable, or expensive. With the right knowledge and a few smart strategies, you can turn every flight and every airport into a smoother, smarter, and far more enjoyable experience. That's it. Simple tips to make your travel smoother. Got a favorite travel hack? Drop it in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more. See you in the next video.